And the work that we've done since the Games has shown a clear consensus, both from schools, from teachers, from national governing bodies, that the gap here is at primary school level, roughly the 5 through to 11. And I think focusing on getting young people into patterns of activity that we hope lead to a commitment to sport for life. It's sobering. Far too many young people are leaving primary school barely able to climb a flight of stairs. 50% are leaving either obese or overweight. Getting the patterns of exercise early, those physical literacies in place, it's very difficult to claw that territory back if you start trying to think about it when they're 14 and 15. So getting those skill sets in place and allowing the schools to be able to really tap into good local provision, if that is what is needed, I think will make a massive difference going forward.
Yes, can we just talk about a few people have raised the issue of timing. I mean, obviously, you'll know as a sportsman yourself that timing is everything. You had this wonderful moment in time at the end of the summer when the nation was inspired by sport, and yet we've had to wait all this time for some kind of initiative. Do you share that frustration?
No, I don't, because there are plenty of other things that are in place anyway. This is additional. And we enshrined legacy right at the beginning. I mean, 10 years ago when we set out on this journey, legacy was placed actually at the heart of it. Within 20 or so weeks of the closing ceremony, to have a very comprehensive offer in place to support the ambitions of young people in primary schools, I think is remarkable. It's the first time in my sporting life where I have sat down alongside health ministers and ministers from DCMS and education ministers, where this has been looked at as in a holistic way, and I think this is very, very encouraging, and it will be a platform for further engagement, and that is what is important. We're now on a 10-year journey. I only ever saw this as the halfway point. The next 10 years, where we really can leverage every ounce of the extraordinary things we witnessed both in the Olympic and Paralympic Games last year, is really important, and this is a very, very good step to have taken.
And Lord Coe, what's your response to people who were concerned when the school sports partnership was taken away, and that people who say that actually this shortfall doesn't make up for the funding that was taken away from that?
Well, this offers 2 days a week in an average primary school for specialist sport and physical education, and that is very important. And I'm really not that interested in the past here. We've got a program in place that will allow primary schools to really focus on an area that I think all of us in sport have recognised has been a gap in provision for many years. And I'm for one very, very pleased with that, and the national governing bodies and the schools, I know, will welcome this morning.